So you'll recall that last time we talked about primary growth and secondary growth in a tree. You'll recall that primary growth is the tree growing taller, that leader reaching towards the sky. Secondary growth is the tree growing fatter every year, essentially adding a layer of new xylem tissue year after year. That secondary growth is what we're going to focus on as we determine tree age.
The early wood and late wood that together make up a growth ring result in a series of concentric circles inside the tree's trunk. Quite often you'll see an alternating pattern of light and dark rings. We'll count those light or dark rings in order to determine the tree's age. Now you'll notice that those rings get smaller and smaller as you make your way to the center of the tree. When you actually come to the center, you'll probably notice a dark spot. This dark spot is called the pith. The pith is a very central portion of the tree. In this photo, the pith has been enhanced a bit to make it easier to see. We will collect a sample of wood from a tree using a tool called an increment borer at approximately chest height, between 4 and 5 feet off the ground. If we were to take a look inside the tree, examining a cross-section of the trunk at this point, that tiny dark spot, the pith, is the wood left from the tree when its top was just 4 to 5 feet off the ground, when it was roughly 4 to 5 years old. That dark spot, that pith, represents the time when this Goliath tree was just a baby. As you'll discover when we perform our basic calculations, the pith is the reason we add 4 years at the end when calculating tree age, the very last step before arriving at our final answer. So that little dark spot, the pith, is very important.